What's up, guys? DC19 your gaming tech head, and this is my my overall thought of the Nintendo Direct pre E3 about the Wii U, basically explaining the controller. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. Where did y'all hear that stuff before? Vaguely. I could have swore y'all heard that from another channel. I mean, basically everything. Everything. I know you can sit there and deny it that you didn't hear it on this channel first, especially if you're a member of PLG, description by everything, intuitiveness of how the controller works, the system, the networking, everything. But all I have to say is, if you haven't seen the Nintendo Direct conference, it basically tells you a few things of what the Wii U controller does. And this is what Nintendo did, what they're supposed to do, which is why last year everyone got confused with the Wii U itself. Because in order for Nintendo to sell the Wii U, the controller is the #1 key to the system. Remember, a system can always have high definition. It's always going to have high definition. What makes it different. Now, call this a gimmick, call it whatever you want. You know personally that everything that this controller offers is intuitive to how gamers are today. You're playing a game. You want to find out something about the game. You take your phone out. You get your tablet. You get your laptop. You pause, or you go, or you call somebody. Now, there's basically an inner blog within the game. When you're playing the game, you hit the blog, and it basically sends you to a room where everyone's playing that game. What they were trying to demonstrate, like the zombie thing. When you're playing the game, there's a blog within that game, so you don't go searching for it. Yes, there's something else I'm telling you. That you don't go searching for it. It takes you to that inner blog, and then you message, and then it basically keeps you in the room so you don't go looking for other games, and you can find out hints, tips, and all that between players, friends, and all of that. Showing how the camera works, using front-face camera and all that. The vitality sensor, the SensePad scanner, and all that button. And the TV and the TV switch between TV and all that stuff button, using it as a controller. Basically, what Nintendo is trying to do, remember, like I said, be that one-to-one box. Basically, instead of plugging in a cable box, instead of plugging in a DVD, minus the DVD thing, instead of plugging in your other devices, you have the Wii U as everything. Your internet browser, your blog, your connectivity, your controlling accounts between two different controllers. Like you're playing the game, someone wants to look up information, you look up the information on the controller that's not in game. You know what I'm saying? On your own account. So basically, the controller is a one-to-one, which is basically what Iwata was basically describing to us. The controller thumb pad, like I was saying in that recent video before, that I was telling you that it was real, it wasn't a prototype, it wasn't an earlier prototype, this was the final part. I mean, some people just didn't get it. I mean, you don't believe me, but you still don't have to. It's all up to you whether you believe this random black guy, well, light-skinned guy, sexy light-skinned guy, really, really sexy. I'm sorry for all the guys out there watching there, but I do have some females that watch, and they like what they see. So, anyhow, yeah, I already know the comments are coming. Anyhow, this thing is supposed to do everything. And it's not just the games, because the games are there. Just like a PC gamer, the PC is there. The graphics card is there, but it does everything. The computer is a one-to-one, and that's what Nintendo is aiming for. Backwards compatibility. You're playing your Wii games on it, your controller, searching through, buying, talking to the people that play. The Wii WarioWare, basically what that is a meeting ground place for everyone. Like with what they were doing basically with the 3DS. Basically, like I said before, and a lot of you guys may seem puzzled, but there's videos. I'll post the videos where I said all this stuff. But if you're part of PLG, I usually go ham on leaking this stuff. Like the swap note version of what's on the 3DS, but for the Wii U itself. And the reason why it's not a capacitive touchscreen, it's an actual resistive touchscreen, because anyone out there that is an artist that uses the what do you call it, the pen pad to do art, that is a resistive touchpad. It's not a capacitive because they're not accurate. That's why they use that. So that was another reason why Nintendo used it. You were gonna have your on-screen keyboard, but if you wanted to like scratch a message, just like Swap Note, which is like what Miyamoto said, which is like what my grandfather told me, and basically I related to you guys. So the controller is your way of connecting easily everything right then and there, from getting your games, being outside of the menu. You get to see who's playing the games. Basically what they do is they migrate to the games that they're playing, and how that's different, I don't really know, like what they play the most or whatever it is. But it's like what Nintendo did with the Nintendo 3DS. With the 3DS, you saw thousands of people popping up in your Mii Plaza, but you've never played with them. So you think. But those people are the people you come across with online gaming. And that's how it was met. That's why I said that the 3DS is just a small amplification of what Nintendo plans to do with the actual Wii U itself. Now, Nintendo Network is a whole different story. The Nintendo Network was basically all of that. That was just a simple part of it. That was just another part of it, with how it networks with all the games, how it has the feed, how Nintendo's gonna have an online application or a browser for your mobile phone, computer, and all that stuff, so you can basically stay connected without being next to the Wii U. Everyone knew you were going to be able to use the Wii U controller away from the Wii U itself, and continuing to play your games while someone else uses the TV to do their own thing. So all I have to say is my thoughts on that is, I told you so. No. Is Nintendo is not aiming to just be the next box that gives you HD content in gaming. It's the one-to-one. Like I've always said, that's my phrase, the one-to-one. Basically, the one thing you go to for everything. HTML5, by the way, on the tablet. No Flash. HTML5. But that's all I have to say about the Nintendo Direct pre-E3. What comes in the next few days is gonna blow your mind. That's all I have to say. If you're a part of PLG, if you're not, you're missing out. We're gamers of everything. And you can have your own mind. It's free. We don't kick you for that. Peace. Oh yeah, one more thing. If all of this that I've told you before this was spoken out of the horse's mouth was common sense, damn, you niggas are stupid. You can't hold me, son. You can't hold me, son.